Welcome to part 2 of this game of me daydreaming Protoss versus Terran against Puffers and Tin. Anyways, he finally got his ghosts out but he has no Vikings to deal with my Colossus. Well, me, I got a bunch of minerals and not that much gas, so I try to get in as much Zealots as possible. And I should add way more gateways, get more probes here, get double gas, explode again, or at least explode 2 more times or something. Try and spend all my resources. I still have not researched Storm, which is a a grave error on my part, grave mistake on my part, and I should have got more Colossus out, or at least add on 2 more robos or something. Anyways, I try to protect my last proxy pylon, and I should have got this probe to make more. He misrouted his ghost, and it's died. Basically, I'm trying to finally get more probes over here, add a bunch more gateways, 5 more gateways, a second pylon, so it didn't turn out to be our Toasters pylon, which is nice, and trying to protect this pylon, and finally getting Storm. I haven't chrono boosting it out, which is bad on my part. I need to learn how to spend chrono boost energy more. Anyways, I got a bunch of Zealots, 2 Stalkers, and 2 Colossus, and trying to protect this proxy pylon. Warping in more High Templars, but I realize Storm isn't finished yet, so I'm gonna try to use them to feed back these medevacs, which have no energy to begin with. Finally, getting more Vikings. Well, he should have been making more than 2. Anyways, he tries to take out my proxy pylon again to no avail. Gets out some Hellbats, which is actually a pretty good unit against Zealots. More Hellbats. Well, my Storm's nearing completion. Try to get out some Archons, which is pretty bad. Anyways, my Storm is completed, and I try to engage this army. And he EMP'd my Zealots instead of my High Templars. But I have no anti-air, so this Colossus is gonna die too. So I realized this, and then start whooping a bunch of Stalkers. And my Archon just getting 9 kills now. 10 kills. And clean up his 4th base now, but technically 4th, but he's like, there's no workers in this base. Well, I'm trying to get my 4th established, yeah. Anyways, my main's sort of getting mined out. Still, I could have gotten a shield upgrade, level 3 shield upgrade, but not enough gas. And making more Colossus. T get his level 3 infantry upgrade. I think this is off of 1 engineering bay. Nope, 2. My bad. Anyways, he should just stop making medevacs, this many medevacs, or 4 should be pretty good, and kept making more Vikings. Anyways, he's dropped a few units into my base. I tried the Ep2 click, which got since my Colossus was at base, got there first and died. His drop still is there, didn't clean it up, trying to get my 3rd reestablished. And his army is trying to move out, but backed away after he saw me moving back. Anyways, I try to establish proxy pylons this time, so I don't make the same mistake as last time, and I'm a bit supply block, so this is a massive attack with a bunch of Zealots in the front line, and he EMP'd my High Templars perfectly. Well, I had like 1 High Templar with my energy. Anyways, I just warp him into Archons and try to escape with my Colossus, which does escape because he was focusing on this drop. So I realized this, and I just chrono boosted a bunch of Zealots, and since I had no pylon over here, I couldn't warp in over there, so I decided to put some pylon over there later. Anyways, kept making more drones or probes and getting my 4th up, and he looks like he's want to drop again. So he drops again, takes out a few more probes, and this time I basically F2, grab all my units, and just try and protect. Well, he cleaned up some proxy pylons. Anyways, I still have a bunch of resources. Well, he has way too much gas, and he should have stop mining gas from these and just transfer, or just only from those, and just like kept making more command centers, maybe even lifting this one up and moving it over here or over here to get more resources. Anyways, he has no Vikings, which is with the amount of Colossus I have, which is 4 Colossus, it's gonna like be pretty big. Anyways, he drops again. This time I got some proxy or not proxy just pylons in the back, and I feed back the medevac because they're so annoying. Anyways, at this time he decides to do a push. Didn't EMP anything. The goat just gave me 3 ghosts here, and then I just A clicked with a bunch of Colossus, or with a bunch of units, and basically just A click for the win. And I still do not have any proxy pylons established, but at this point my Protoss death ball is a bit too much, and as you can see I double his supply, feed back some medevacs, and feed back ghosts, and there goes the game. So his mistake is, 1, he did not get ghosts out fast enough. 2, he should have made more Vikings. If he had like 10 Vikings, then all these Colossus would be gone, and I would have, and some EMP would take out my High Templars, and then his Marine Marauder would just tear apart my army. And as you can see, my anti-air isn't the best. I've been spending most of my units on Solits, which act as a meat shield. With me, I should have gotten like these gas sooner, or put more units into these gas, added on way more gateways sooner, and added on 2 more robos, which I eventually did. And I should have gone Storm earlier, maybe Blink, and try and at least explode like 3 more times or 2 more times to try and spend all my resources, because I have way too many resources in the bank. I did not get maxed out supply, and getting level 1 air trades, trying in time to spend it. Also, I need to start working on my chrono boosts. My chrono boosts and transfer these workers. But my chrono, as you can see, all my nexuses have like full energy. So if I was in need, I just chrono boost on my gateways. So yeah, well, thank you, and see ya until next time.